This is GACenter, your look into the Grand Arena Championship matches of over 60 of the world's best content creators. Here are your hosts, the Nev from the Escape Podcast and Ranger from Reality Skewed Gamers.
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to week 4. A little later than normal, but week 4 of GACenter. We delayed the show because we can. Because we can. It's week 4. You know, we're in the week off. So it's not like a week 1 or a week 2 or a week 3 where we have to do the show on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
You know, we've actually got carte blanche to do what we want on the week off. So, yeah, we figured the data wasn't available on SWGOH.gg for all of the reports that our competitors didn't bother writing. Because, you know, sometimes if they don't write a report, we had this problem last week, didn't we, Ranger? It's like, please, guys, give us a report.
I made stuff up.
Yeah, because we just had to. When we have to make stuff up, we normally go to SWGOH.gg and get our made up and make up our stuff from looking at their battles. But when there is no data there, it's kind of difficult to make stuff up. So yeah, there's some competitors in the league that, you know, ain't pulling their weight. I wonder what will happen in season 3. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Nev's all power hungry. Oh, we'll see. Anyway, okay. Let's the power.
Is there a notification that went out on this? I don't see it.
Yeah. No, we did get a notification. Yeah, a Twitch notification. It went out like 2 minutes after we went live. So.
Oh, okay. It just didn't tag me, I guess. I don't know. Weird.
So yes, but okay. We've got reports. SWGOH.gg is up and running, so
it is.
We should probably get up and running. So,
I guess if you want to. I guess if we want to do the show, I guess we can.
Yeah, let's do the show. Okay, so Commander Cody. Oh, look at that. 2-1 for Commander Cody this week. He went 11-1. Oh, it's just such a shame. I wonder why he went 2-1. So round 1, close match. I mean, got stuck on a Darth Revan team, but still got the win thanks to a 2-banner difference. Round 2, got stuck on a crew team during the defense, but Darth Revan did the business on his defense, and he got the win. Round 3, an epic live match with him and Infinum that you should go and watch. It's Fight Night 3. It was fun. It was very, very fun. They went backwards and forwards, and obviously, since he won round 1 and round 2, I've kind of given away who wins between Infinite and Commander Cody. But yeah, you should definitely go and watch that. I would if I was you.
All right. We move on to the metalhead himself, breaking the law. Andy Beads. Rough week for Andy Beads there now. 1 and 2. Round 1, he got stonewalled. It was not a pretty sight there, Nev. Round 2, a little bit better. Where he got the victory. And then round 3, which I was actually hanging out with him, I believe, for this one. Or was it round 2? I can't remember. He had it. He had it in his hands. But we got stuck on one team. His opponent was more efficient with him. He had one little hiccup, and it was so close. I was trying to help him out there. We were all helping him out, cheering on the metalhead himself. But 1 and 2, rough week for Andy. But he says, "Bring on 5 and 5, 5v5. Let's go, 5v5.
Everybody's saying bring it on 5v5. So yeah.
Word,
absolutely.
Mario.
Round 1, great start with a decisive flawless victory. No problems in round 1. Round 2, booming score this round. You know, it's nice to get a flawless victory, but a flawless victory with style is so much sweeter. Scored a 23.05. Anything over 2300, that's a booming score, is that. Round 3, and down with a crash as Moyo got matched against GL. It sucks to get matched against GLs in Division 3, but it happens. Got matched against a GL Emperor. He could not get past that seep, so he lost the round. And he ended the week 2-1.
Crocodile tears. All right, my man Infinitum to Infinitum and beyond. What can we say? 3-0, 10-2 overall. Just had one word for me. Cabber. You know the word Nev, Cabber. Cabber. Round 1, easy win, not a problem. Close match, but he still got the 37-point victory. People make that slight trip up against him on his defense, and he takes full advantage. The second round was a little bit closer. It was a defensive struggle, but he was able to be a little bit more efficient with his teams. Very well done from Infinitum, and got the close victory again, 38. Then the one we were all waiting for. It was the live battle royale, and he wrote a lot of stuff. I don't really want to ruin it. If you really want to, go watch it.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, you got to go watch it.
He wrote out everything that happened, and I was like, well, should I tell them what happened? You know what? I'm not going to tell them what happened. If you want to go see the match, go watch Infinitum channel. Go there, see how it played out. He did win. It was very close, and I mean super duper close. 10-point banner victory for Infinitum, but how it all played out, it was a thing of beauty, and you should watch it. So go to his channel.
Well, what you got to do is you've got to have Infinitum's and Commander Cody's and ours running simultaneously, right? So what you need to do is you need to have you need to start Infinitum's and Commander Cody's and ours all at the same time, but mute their streams so that you can hear our commentary. So you can see what they're doing, and our commentary matches up perfectly with what's going on their channels. That's the best way to watch it, in my humble opinion.
No, it's humble, and it's an opinion.
Stone with another 3. You know what Stone is? Stone is doing the business. He did this in Season 1. He had an absolutely great start to Season 1. He's doing the exact same thing Season 2. No whammy or crown, but still a triple. Round 1 was a full clear despite, having to do a Padme double tap. And round 2 was against an FU heavy D, so no full clear. Round 3, wonderful finish to the week, as it was a flawless victory. But yeah, another 3-0 from Stone.
Well done, Stoney. All right, we go next to my favorite person in this division.
Oh, yeah,
Fox. Yes, it's German time.
It's German time.
It's time to read these stats for your pleasure. Nev, would you like to hear the stats for your pleasure?
I would like to hear the stats.
All right, here we go with the stats. Renard Zivox, 3-0, baby. 3-0. This is a dominating performance. I like the way he wrote this. Round 1, it was too easy. There's nothing special to report. It really wasn't. Round 2, efficiency battle. His opponent stumbled over last team of territory. It cost him the match. Renard gets it. Round 3, opponent started with the same attacking. He just gave up, and then basically at the end, he got the win. It was not really close. So he wrote very good 3v3 season so far, except the one no full clear. But happy to return to 5v5. So for my pleasure, I have given you all the great news from Renard the Fox. Good job, Renard. You have done well. You can live longer.
He is the champion of the league. So he's got to hold it. He's got to hold it. He's the reigning champion. So he has to do well, or someone will knock him off his perch.
Oh my God.
On to Vendetta. Oh, very solid week from Vendetta. Round 1, an easy win against a pre-slacker account. So lots of fluffy first order to hit and an easy win. Round 2, a very close match as both competitors were very, very equal to each other. Bit of friendly banter, bit of chatting here about strategies and defenses. But ultimately, all that separated these two was Vendetta's Darth Revan defense. Round 3, it's okay to set your strongest and fastest characters on defense. Just make sure it's good.
Make sure
it's good.
Right. Bad is bad, good is good.
Make sure it's good. And Vendetta's opponent flawless victory to Vendetta. 3-0 for V.
Jeez.
And there's the league, but you see the gap. The gap
I told
between
you for your pleasure.
Renard the Fox at the top, undefeated. Stone at the top, undefeated. But the gap between Commander Cody and Infernum has just shrunk. It was a 2-round win gap, but now it's 1 because those two actually, fought each other, which is nice because, it makes a nice change for that stuff to happen. It's the first time we've had somebody in the lower division. And that next month for 5v5, that will just say Division 3. We have finally retired Division 4. First, it was all about getting rid of 6. Then we got rid of 5. Now we've got rid of 4. It's just Division 3 and Division 2 now. Everybody's finally been promoted to Division 4. Sorry,
Yay,
Division 3.
for
Yay, no more falls.
You'll get a promotion and you get a promotion.
You get a promotion. Right, okay, let's move on to 2.
All right. And
Geek
I am up. We got our girl, Geek Girl. Geek Girl. I'm just going to read what she wrote because I love it. She went 2-1 and she wrote, round 1, she won round 1 pretty easily. Opponent banged on his front wall being good enough to stop me. Wasn't. Round 2 just got beat on efficiency and had some weird RNG happening. But round 3, she won pretty easily. She had some underdogs and her opponent tripped up on multiple times on defense. And it got Geek Girl the 2-1. Well done to my lady, Geek Girl, starting us off strong. Well done, lady.
Jake, bad. Bad week for Jake.
Uh-oh.
Not a good week. 1 and 2. Not a good week. Round 1, not the best start, as the round was lost to fleet battles, as his opponent's empire held strong. That was literally it. It was that one empire fleet that stopped him from winning round 1. Round 2, good win. 6 solos. Didn't get the flawless victory, but still got overall victory. So, it's 1-1 at that point. It's make or break. Round 3 ended the week on a loss. It sucks sometimes, but you just have to swallow these hard pills. Damn you, Geos, because that's who it was. It was all the Geos' fault. 1 and 2 for Jake.
All right. We go to Kate Gaming, the world renowned, famously famous Kate Gaming, who went 2-1. The winning streak is over, but still a dominating performance. Round 1, she one-shot full clear. Her opponent got stuck on her Jedi Knight Revan. Round 2 was another win. They both got stuck in each other's Jedi Knight Revan, but she got more benders in the end, so it was just Kate doing what Kate does. Round 3, this is where she was going for the 12-0. It just didn't happen. Opponent had a large GP advantage, and it showed. She got stuck on Sila's team. Lost one too many battles, but you know what? 11-1 overall for the season isn't too terrible, she writes. Not at all, Kate. That is outstanding.
Yeah.
Great job, Kate.
11-1 is outstanding. There are a lot of people that would kill for an 11-1 in 3v3.
There are, yeah.
Olimar, the current champion, looking to hold his title, or will he get promoted this season? Who knows? But right now, he's flying high. The current champ did the business week, bagging another triple. Round 1 faced light defense, so got the full clear and got a 2 territory hold on defense as well. Round 2 had some trouble with some of his opponent's defenses, but not so much trouble. He couldn't seal the deal with a solid hold from Fleet 2. Round 3 was tidier than round 2, as he got the full clear with fewer problems, and again, Fleet held, giving him the win and the triple. So, Fleet doing the business for Olimar this week.
Very nice. Moving on to Marco, not Polo. He had a pretty good round. Not too bad, 3-0. Round 1 got the full clear. Her opponent didn't have a lot of dangerous stuff on defense, as he says, and the ships held the line. It was the ships coming through for him, Nev. Round 2, he says, basically the same as round 1. Ships held. However, this time, he full cleared him. And that's when he got the cabber. Nev, that's when he hit cabber.
That's when you get cabber.
Round 3, They both full cleared. He was just more efficient on banners. But at the end, he was able to pull it out just at the end. But a win is a win and is a win. He says second time ever, but also second time in a row. How funny. Indeed, Marco, not Polo. Great job. 3-0. That's what we like to see, my friend.
Indeed, that's what we like to see. Scribe is very, very salty after what 2-1. I think 2-1's average. 2-1's average. Scribe doesn't see 2-1 as average. He sees that as a bad week, and he is very salty. So round one saw his defeat. Round one saw him defeat a double GL defense. Ooh. Sadly, he made some bad decisions and couldn't full clear after a shocking Darth Revan defeat. Round two, and the salt was gone as he beat a laughable defense. And round three saw him get one shot, but the defense was so weak, he had no difficulty responding with a flawless victory. So apart from the salt of round one, 2-1. Don't be so salty, Scribe. Don't be so salty.
Well, he is the English Rock of Gibraltar Spanish person,
yes.
So that's what these things happen.
There is Olimar at the top, undefeated, the champion, the current champion, the reigning champion, and he's undefeated.
But
probably why Scribe's so salty.
I know, right? It's like, it was right there. It was there for my taking to be on top.
It's like, oh my, I didn't beat Olimar this week, so damn it all to hell, I'm back again. Not that he sounds, over the top posh like that. I mean, we both sound a little.
No posh English.
We both sound a little bit posh. I mean, we're both a little bit posh.
Upper deck, not lower deck.
Not like DB, who sounds like he does come from the southeast.
Oh God.
Anyway, there you go. We've got one person undefeated. That's Olimar, and then we got 3 people on 11-1. Jake and Geeko, kind of holding up the bottom. I'm not saying that I'm not saying anything bad, but they're not going to win Division 2. If you have that bad a first month, if you have that bad a first month, you're gonna have.
We don't know that, Nav. It's only 1 month. 5v5 is a different animal.
Yes, I know 5v5 is a different animal, but that's only 3 months left in the season.
Anything can happen, man. Anything can happen. I'm just saying.
Okay. Well, we're going to run a quick commercial break, and then we'll be back with some big boy action.
Yay, big boys.
Are you a member of Team Paul or Team Neil? Maybe you prefer story time with the llama, or dabble in the buttery side of the force with Biscuit Weasel. Or maybe you like the escape pod talents from Down Under like Heinzie and Scotty. No matter who you support, you can get one of my designs from the Escape Podcast merch store. Just go to escapepodcastaways.com, click on the merch link, and it will take you to the TeePublic site where you can support me, Mrs. Anthony, also known as Critty K. Also be sure to check out the Mrs. Anthony Shirts channel on the Escape Podcast's Discord server weekly to vote for my latest shirts in the Design Derby on Woot. Links for both of these are down below. Thank you for supporting the Escape Podcast.
Does your guild want to tap into their full potential in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes? Yeah! For as low as $1 a month per guild member, your guild can unleash the power of the game in ways you never thought possible. Ooh. Track your arena movements, guild progression, and much, much more. Contact Shitty Bill and get one of his shitty bots on your server today. Just look for him on our Discord server and tag or message him for more information. The link for our server is below in the description. Shitty bots, don't let the name fool you.
SWGOH.GG is your one-stop site for the raw data behind the game Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. From complete gear lists to intuitive stats behind all of your favorite holotable heroes. SWGOH.GG has it all. With a .GG account, you can get a complete view of your own roster, see how you match up against other players, and even check out the history of your own Grand Arena Championship matches. You can also see what your opponent used on you to give you a better understanding of counters and team compositions to improve your gameplay. Did you know that they also have some great Patreon features as well? Ad-free browsing of their site, guild information, and manual information requests are included in their 3 levels of Patreon support. Check out the site for more details. That's SWGOH.GG. Unleash your holotable potential today.
Hello, Governor.
Oh, we're back. Oh,
Yeah, apparently the commercial, repeated itself. I don't know, because I was busy doing other,
we were doing
production stuff. I was doing important, production stuff. So,
I was eating raw meat, so
I don't know if it was repeated itself. I don't know. So,
right off the bone, just throwing that out there.
Okay. It's time to cut.
It's big boy time.
It's big boy time.
Let's go. Let's hit this.
Oh, God, this dude. Why did I put this guy in my league?
Nev, you're a potato head. All right, let's start with Calvin Awesome, who is so awesome that when he plays SWGOH, even Nev wins sometimes. Man is on fire. 3-0. I mean, just look at the stats. Just ridiculous. And I'll just read what he wrote and just paraphrase it. He says, number 1, went against an opponent with best mods in the pod. He banked on a few defense, but they didn't quite do as good as he thought. And it says Ness apparently can beat Nubaka. Yeah, that's a thing. Second round, he tried a different tactic with efficiency. That's not going to work against Calvin Awesome, who just basically blew him out of the water. And then his opponent put way too much on defense. That didn't work either. Still made it more difficult, but still, you can see the results. Just unbelievable. Top 10 finish in Division 1 overall. Just unbelievable. Calvin Awesome living up to the hype.
Yeah.
Word, homie.
Yeah. Bomber Fett. Okay. Stats will catch up. They will catch up. We just, we didn't have all of the stats, but Bomber, good old trustworthy Bomber, always submits a report, so we know it was 3-0. Round 1 up against a GL slacker, but they left it for offense. Stupid. Dude got steamrolled and didn't even full clear. So saved his slacker for offense and then didn't clear Bomber. I mean, watch a couple of videos, maybe, pick up some tips from some other content creators, because you're doing something wrong, dude. Round 2, full clear. And Kyber picked up his Kyber in round 2. He did lose 1 battle, so no flawless victory, but, his opponent dropped 5. So, round 3, full clear for the triple, but again, no flawless victory. Good D, though, holding all but 1 territory. 3-0 for Bomber Fett.
Nicely done, sir. Next is my man, Brick Hard.
Hard
meat. We be only eating the hardest meat around here. All right. What did our man Brick Hard Meat do? Well, 2-1, pretty good. Round 1 was the loss. That's where it all fell apart. We thought for Brick Hard Meat. Meanwhile, back at the Batcave, Brick Hard Meat started off with a loss. He says, once again, my galactic ray counter failed. That's where it all fell apart, Ray. He got pretty much full cleared. Couldn't really do anything about it. Lost like 700 banners. But Brick, the hard meat, was not to be held down. Round 2 was a win. Full cleared. A dominant performance by the Brick. Won by like 500 banners. His final score was 2666. I just want to throw that out there. That's marked for the beast. That's what Brick does. Round 3, another solid win. Wins by 300 points. And he made Cabber. There's the Cabber that we like to spag of. Good job getting Cabber. That's Cabber. Well done. Brick Hard Meat with Cabber. There you go.
The Llama 0-3, a bad week for the Llama as they bagged a wooden spoon.
Oh no! What happened?
Why nay? Round 1 got sandbagged and you couldn't clear anything. Nothing. Just couldn't clear nothing. Round 2 faced a GL in defense and couldn't clear it. So only caught 2 territories. Her opponent then goes and gets 3 territories and gets the win there. So she's 0-2. Round 3, Come on, you're thinking, yes, let's do this, let's get the consolation. Started well, got the full clearance, so cleared
Good.
the opponent.
Okay, good.
So a lot of hope, fingers crossed, hoping and praying it'd be enough.
Okay.
To no avail. The opponent responded with a flawless victory. And it was... The deal was sealed. The wooden spoon was won. 0-3 to the llama.
It's a sad wooden spoon we give, but we must do it, Nav. We must do it. Sad times. All right.
Oh, look, it's me.
Oh, look, it's that bloody wanker Nev.
It's
All right,
me.
let's see what he has to say. Nev wrote 2-1, a great week despite the loss. That's not an oxymoron, or if I've never heard one. Round 1 was a standard win with little to talk about, hence the win by flawless victory. Round 2 was to be my challenge. It was also my first live match. Says my opponent was an Aussie. I can't say this name, so it was an Ashes match.
Ashes.
Basically, Nev got the win here. And then, what happened, Nev?
Well, I just
Round
it was a good live match. We went backwards and forwards, but it was bugs again. The bugs, the bane of my life.
When are you going to get your Sith trio ready for the bugs, man?
I know. I keep thinking that they're good enough, and they're not. So I've remodded but I've had 2 bad weeks.
Awful.
So I've remodded my Sith Triumvirate for bugs. So hopefully those issues will not be as problematic as, in back to 5v5. It's not an issue in 5v5 because I always throw Wat with them. What's kind of like their buddy. He's their buddy. He's their pal. He's their best friend. He looks after them, takes care of them. So not going to be a problem in 5v5.
Just trying.
Rand B, a average week for Rand. First round opponent had a strong defense, which helped him take a hard fought victory. Second round and third round were much easier, and he was able to dig deep and squeeze out a couple of victories. But just not enough banners. Still a tough week as Rand lost in the league. He lost ground in the league. He's feeling a little bit, down. Dude, you did exactly the same this month as me, so don't feel too down. I mean, we're in the same division as Calvin Awesome. What we're not going to win. We just need to face the music. We ain't going to win.
Unless he's here some of that awesomeness. All right, next up we go to Spartan Z. This is Sparta, but it's easy. It's not rough. It's smooth. It's nice. 2-1 from Spartan. Round 1, he says he got the full clear. My Darth Revan held as usual, and my opponent could not get to my fleet. Round 2, I got a full clear. My opponent finally got through my Darth Revan, full clear too, but I tapped an Akbar fleet and I lost my 20 banners. I'm gonna talk about this in a little bit. There's some funky stuff going on in ships. I got some words to say about this. Round 3, though, he redeemed himself, got the win. Very nicely done. And he wrote 3 weeks in a row of 2-1. So bad. No, Spartan, you got a winning record. There's nothing bad about it, brother. Keep your head up, man.
Tilo mad. He was not happy with his 2-1.
Uh-oh.
He was not happy.
Uh-oh.
No. Round 1 was a very rough win as all the counters failed. So, one of those really, really gritty wins. The mop-up crews really had their work cut out for them in round 1. But, hey, the kitchen sink prevailed and he got the win in round 1. Round 2, much better round as Tilo utterly destroyed his opponent and hold of a full D. Got a full D. Ooh, yeah. I like getting those full Ds. Love getting those full Ds. Round 3, toughest match of the week. 3 GLs versus 2 GLs. It was all going well until JML. JML did what he did to give Tilo his first loss of the season. 2-1 for Tilo this week.
No, Freud was right. All right, the heartthrob of the Outer Rim. Let me tell you something, Hall. You spray that man with carbonite and you get him the hell out of here. As Urs went 2-1. Another solid week from Urs, the Heartthrob. Let's see what happened. Round 1 was an easy win as he full clears his opponent who didn't even bother to attack. So that's, that's nice. They don't attack and you get the full clear. Nice victory. Round 2, same thing. As Urs got the full clear and their opponent did not attack. What is happening? And then round 3, this is where things get a little tough. Where Urs got stuck behind, of all things, a first order team. And then the curse of the Night Sisters came back and got him again. His opponent full cleared him. And Urs could not. I gotta have a heart to heart with him about these Night Sisters, man. They are the bane of his existence, unfortunately. But still 2-1 for the Heartthrob. Well done, Urzatron.
Yeti, just people with just Calvin does what he does, and then everybody else in the league just loses, goes 2-1.
Poop to bed.
Yeah, Yeti. So in round 1, Yeti had a tango with an opponent superior in Gear 13s. But not in mods. So, yeah, sure. Gear 13 advantage. Mod advantage? No. That is why Yeti got the flawless victory and his opponent did not. Round 2 was a big crunch match against Max Deviations, who had Yeti on GP, mods, Zetas, Gear 13s, and Gear 12s. It's a wonder they got matched up in the first place. Both adopted alternative strategy. Yeti zigged, Max zagged. A loss for the first time this season, but only by a few banners. Round 3, what happens to you after a Yeti loss? Oh, this poor soul discovered the hard way. He took one territory. Yeti flawless victoried him by a huge amount. 2-1 to Yeti.
Oh boy.
There's Division 1. There's Calvin Awesome.
Oh
just
boy.
just everybody needs to understand the gravity of this. He's at 32,000 banners. That means he scored 8,000 every single week. Every week. He got 8,000 every week. Undefeated.
It's not just a clever name.
I mean, he lost 2 matches the entire month. That's bonkers. That's absolutely nuts. It's bonkers.
Were you Nev? Okay, let me just look down here on the list. Oh, there's Nev, 10-2.
Yeah, I'm
really
there
good.
at 10-2.
Really good, man. 10-2 is really good, but you're gonna have to step it up now.
I know. 10-2 in any other division would be like, yeah, 10-2 in this league, A league, it's just not good enough. It's not good enough.
You have done this yourself.
I've done this to myself, yes. Okay, let's move on to... let's go have a look at the Double A League.
Sure you don't want to talk about your 10-2 anymore? Okay.
No, don't want to talk about my 10-2.
Okay, I'm just going to say, okay. With my man, Fort Mart.
Fort Mart.
Shop Mort. Shop S Mort. And what did Mort do again? He won. I mean, come on. 3-0. Mort is a machine. He doesn't lose. Kicked the crud out of his first opponent. I don't think stout on D. It wasn't even close. Won by like 900 banners. Same thing. Won by only 1,100 banners this time. And then the same thing again. Third round. Looked at his opponent. Scouted him out. The spreadsheets were really working this week, Nev. Just completely shut down everybody he faced. Again, wins by 800 banners. So just ridiculous stuff from Fort Mart. So Mort 3-0. He's on a 36 win streak. He said, side note, 333 was good to me. Highest overall banner score in all 3 counts. Like I care, Nev. That's what he wrote.
Let's see what. We'll just have to wait and see what the rest of his division thinks, won't we? So we're on to the playbook. Fatal with a 3-0 triple crown. He's very proud of that. I think it's his first triple crown. Round 1 was against an auto deploy. So you'd think it would be easy, but an auto deploy when your opponent's got 3 GLs, it's all on the front wall. It ain't that easy because you still got to clear them. There may not be synergies, but you still got to clear them. So it's not that easy. Round 2 opponent held everything and kept a steady 53 banner average, but then came CLS and poof. Victory was snatched and Fatal took the W. Round 3, all 4 territories held. So all Fatal had to do was clear, which he did. You know, he does. I mean, considering his league status in the AA, he does have a top 80, close to a lot of competitors in the Premier League. So he's hoping to get matched up against some Premier League competitors in 5v5 so he can go sadistic on their asses in defense.
Be careful what you wish for. Oh, it's DB Official, one of my favorite people to do about his JAC reports. Let's go in here and look at what DB Official had to do this week. 2-1 from DB Official. Round 1, both opponents full cleared, with DB just being more efficient. I mean, they were really neck and neck. Got the close win, 6 banners, both full cleared, really close. Round 2, this is where DB struggled. He just could not get. He struggled against an Sith Eternal Emperor and an SLKR team, which means he used other teams to get past it, and then he got to Newt in the back row. He just didn't have enough to get past it, and his opponent was able to get the full clear, and he won by he wasn't able to get the full clear, but he was able to clear another zone than DB could, and won by 300 banners. Round 3, it was redemption, as DB and his opponent, they both full cleared, no problems. This was an amazing score. DB won by 3 points. He got a 2770, and he needed every banner he can get because his opponent got a 2767. Talk about your full clear. Oh boy. Talk about your closeness of matches, but a win is a win is a win. 2-1 for DB.
Yeah, no, those efficiency, those battle of the banners. They're very because each person's like, oh, okay, sod it, I'm just going for the banners, and I think that those are, especially if they're done live, they're a lot more interesting than your, he put an FU defense on. It's like, screw the defense, let's just go for offense. Okay, Gridsy had a decent week. It was just a shame it wasn't better. I mean, there was just couple of things went bad, Round 1, beautiful start. He pounded his opponent into the ground with a 2660 plus score. Round 2, it wasn't as comprehensive as round 1 due to a pesky JML team that required a double tap. But a victory nonetheless. And then round 3, the week just didn't end well. And it was all because of a Darth Revan team and a pesky negotiator fleet. That was it. Just 2 teams. A Darth Revan team and a negotiator. And it just ruined his week. Just ruined it. Ruined his week. 2-1 for Gridsby.
Did it really, with that long, beautiful hair and beard?
The man with the gorgeous hair. Yeah. Ruined a week.
All right. Now let's move on to, speaking of hair.
Oh, yeah.
The Rainbow Coalition himself, Mr. Jigabachi, who I'm now calling the tickle tank expert because I've learned a lot about tickle tanks. That is his bread and butter, apparently. But the tickle tank master himself came through this week 3-0, round 1, won by almost 300 banners. Just couldn't get past his capital ships, and he got full cleared. Round 2, really close match. This he says he faced a guildmate of Ricky P, put a monster offense. This final score is unbelievable, Nev. He won by 2. 2675 to 2673.
Oof.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. But then round 3, he had another close one, but he came through, tickle tank and all, 2669 to 2658, 11 banner win, and he was able to get it done. So very nicely done from the tickle tank master, Mr. Jigabachi. 3-0, well done.
Yeah, triple crown last week of the season. Yeah, you gotta love that. Rico, oh god, you just way too many people having bad weeks at the end of this month. Way too many. I don't know what it is about week 4's people. It's like, the lag and the fatigue have kicked in, and I think, maybe concentration just goes. I mean, it was a tough group for Rico. GLs all over the place. Round 1, he defeated the JML, but, it cost him the full clear. And the win because he had to use so many teams in order to defeat that JML. Round 2 was a win, and it gave him his Kyber, got him the all-important Kyber. But, if it wasn't for his back wall holding, he wouldn't have got that victory. And then round 3, it was a bit mad. As he'd already got Kyber. I think he just took his foot off the gas, lost a few battles, and thought, you know what, I've got my Kyber, I'm going to take the L. 1 and 2 for Rico.
All right, you down with RKP? Yeah, you know me. Here we are, Ricky P in the hizzy. Went 2 and 1. Said round 1 was facing a perfect full clear, big pressure, failed to my first attack. So that was disappointing. The rest of the battle was tasteless, like a rock at the bottom of the ocean. Well done, RKP. Round 2 came back strong. Not a problem. He said not a full clear, but an efficient fight nonetheless. And then found out that opponents will never attack. So he got the victory. Round 3, he says the fight for Cabber. He says the fight to finish the 3v3 season on a high note. His opponent full cleared before entering the arena, but he wasn't going to let that bring him down. He got a special book of counters out and was able to prevail. A nice win to finish off. And he says, I'm looking forward to 5v5 now. We're getting a lot of things we're looking forward to 5v5.
Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, I think everybody, a lot of people looking forward to 5v5, definitely. Okay, Wiggins, but Wigsy. Wigsy had a nightmare week. No.
Oh, no,
worse.
not another one.
Yeah, worse.
No.
The week from hell. The week from hell. Round 1 saw him lose. I mean, he lost to every single squad except for a SEP team. Wow. Things were going so bad. I think he was probably just thinking to himself, you know what? Sod this. I'm not going on tilt. I'm just going to quit.
Start over.
So he conceded. It's like, yep, forget it. Screw it. Now, round 2, it just didn't go any better. It just didn't. Gas and Fleet just totally destroyed any progress he had in this. So Gas on the front and So again, really, really bad. He lost that one. I think at that point he just kind of had enough. He didn't even turn up for round 3. He just gave up. It's like he lost 1, he lost 2. It's like, you know what? Screw you guys. I'm going home. And that's what he did. He went home. He took his teddy and he went and sat in the corner. Wooden spoon for Wigsy.
You don't know if it was a teddy. Could have been some Transformers.
Could have been some Transformers, yeah.
Yeah, some G.I. Joes, Masters of the Universe, that kind of ilk. All right, moving on to whatever. Whatever. He'll do whatever he wants. And he did again. He did whatever. 3-0. 3-0, baby. Top 100 Kyber finish he'd like to add. He says, round 1. Well, I faced off with a small content creator who is Cubs fan Han, and I think he likes Greedo. The rest is history. 26-47 to Cubs. 23-56. There you go.
Smallest violin in the world playing just for Cubs.
Well, no. So whatever did whatever he wanted.
Oh, yeah, he did whatever he wanted.
Yes, he did. Round 2, easy win by 300 banners. Not much to report there. Round 3, just one shot everything. He got a 26-79. He did not show up at all.
26-79?
He got a 26-79, and his opponent didn't show up at all in the final. So that's a 3-0, baby. 3-0 for whatever.
Triple whammy for whatever.
12-0 for the season. Top 100.
Okay, Wrangler, our resident space cowboy, went on holiday from the game this week, clearly, with 1 and 2. I mean, not literally, just metaphorically, as he went down, to a 1 and 2. It could have been worse. It could have been a wooden spoon. So it could have been worse. Oh, wait, it was worse. He didn't get Kyber either. The original trilogy leader strategy did not work for you, Wrangler, this month. Don't do it again, okay? Don't do it again. Stop it. Bring home the Wampa meat next month. 1 and 2 for Wrangler.
All right. Hey, everybody. Harry Carey here. We're starting with the great guy, Cubs fan Han. Let's see if he was able to live up to the hype of having the Cubbies name in his title. Hey, Neve, how do you think Cubs did this week?
Not too well, by the looks of it.
That's a good call. He failed us. All right, Cubs 2-1. Round 1, we already saw with whatever. We saw the
yeah.
result. I'm not going to read out. He did the best he could. I mean, whatever, full cleared him. Basically, you boy. I guess trying to simp CLS while he didn't have call to action, resulting in a loss there, and then breaking it down more. He then had to use home one. Let's see, he was able to get through all the characters, but then he had to use home one, malevolence negotiator to take out whatever's negotiator. Ouch. We prevented the full clear. So nice try there, but whatever is whatever.
Whatever.
Round 2. This was a much better result. He only had one battle dropped against one Mothra, and he ended up one-shotting everything else. So nicely done there. And then round 3, the best performance of this GAC for Cubs. He one-shot everything in full cleared with only one dicey battle against CLS, but still hit a lot of holds on defense and prevented his opponent from getting the full clear. So overall, a good week for Cubs. 2-1. Losing to whatever is whatever.
And to the Wolf.
Getting the Wolf.
3-0. 3-0. Triple whammy for the Wolf. Round 1, textbook match. Flawless victory. Which does make you then look at the losses and go, what the hell were you doing in round 2 and 3? Low banner scores on Fleet, but, otherwise solid performance with a hold on the back. Round 2, very, very messy match. Counter against Slacker was fine, but not against Ray. Multi-taps all over the place, but the full clear was achieved while his back wall held. Excellent. Round 3 was a live match. Hey, everybody's getting these live matches. We're all getting live matches. So he and his opponent trading blows throughout the round. It was hard fought, but the Howler got the win and secured his triple whammy. 3-0 to the Wolf.
All right.
There's Division 1. There's the AA League.
There it is.
Still 2 people at the top. Fort Morton, whatever.
This is going to be a
this.
battle royale. Look at those 2 monsters at the top.
You put him down, whatever. You beat him. You beat him into submission. You do that.
I feel your anger, Dev. It makes you stronger.
Yes, it's a good job I'm not in this league because I'm not in division. I'm not in AA, so I can be as biased as I like. Biased as I like. I mean, the play. Don't get me hated. The playbook with an 11-1. I'm expecting great things from him. I'm expecting great things from him over the next 3 months. So I mean, if here's the thing, Fort Mort drops anything, he's instantly going to get leapfrogged by anybody that's on the same round win as him because he does not go for banners. He doesn't. He goes for round wins only. He just goes for the wins. So when he loses, it doesn't matter who he is level with. He is always... So he could be level with 4 people. He's always going to be at the bottom of that group of 4 people because his banner count is always atrocious because he does not go for full clears. I mean, I'm not saying he doesn't get full clears. He just doesn't go for full clears. He goes for the win.
He only gives himself like 30 minutes to...
Yeah, there is that. there is always that as well. There is always that as well.
3 different accounts. He says allows him with 30 minutes. Like, let's go.
Yeah.
You got 30 minutes. What are you doing, psycho? That's what I love for.
But I mean, we got some 12-0s, a 1-11-1, some 10-2s.
Good.
I mean, just looking at the skill sets and the level of play from the people that are at the top, I think it's safe to assume that anybody that's 9-3 and below probably isn't going to challenge for the title. Have a tough hill to climb. Yeah, they're not going to be challenging for the title. That's not to say that they can't put themselves in a top 3 or a top 4 position, but they're probably not going to be 1 or 2. That's going to be whatever in Fort Mort. So let's go have a look at the triple A's.
Let's start it. All right, we start with Moon. That's no space station, Nev.
No, it isn't.
It's a moon.
It's a moon.
All right, 2-1 for our man. That's no moon. Round 1. My thing just went crazy on me. So there we go. This is one of the best grain arenas he says he ever had. Up against a double Galactic Legend owner, and it was more like a real game of chess, and it lasted pretty much the full 24 hours. But going to ships was my weak point. I lost the match by 3 banners. We both one-shot the entire board, but he loses 26-65 to 26-58. Really good job. Comes back hard, gets the victory here. His opponent tripped up on Newt, Rollo. So yeah, not a problem for round 2. Round 3, another Galactic Legend. What? Double Galactic Legend. But it wasn't enough to keep the moon from achieving full victory. 2-1 from the moon, and that's not a space station.
It finally happened. It finally happened. Bulldog has suffered defeat. He has lost. Bulldog has finally lost. Clip it, mark the date. He finally lost one. Ooh. I must admit, I wondered when this day was going to come, because it's just been like, yeah, 3-0, 3-0, 3-0, 3-0, week after week after week after week, month after month. So, yeah, he's finally lost one. Round 1, the loss came at the hands of Rebels, as Bulldog's curiosity got the better of him with a Malik solo. He is now an ex-cat. So,
yeah, I've been there. Yeah, that's not good. I've done that.
Does not work yet. Round 2 and round 3 were easy wins, as, his defense was unbreakable against his opponents. But 2-1.
Well, these things happen when you use Malik solo. All right, Mud Bomb. Look at him looking all happy in his little mud clay hut with his mud table and his mud drinking cups and things of that nature. Mud Bomb earns the triple crown. That's right. He says this one crown for each nipple. That's what he wrote. Round 1, close match though. Only won by 9 banners, but it was able to pull it out. He said it was a good round and fun opponent. Round 2, another close match. Only 21 banners the difference. Again, great battle, great fights. It was really it was super fun, as he said. And then round 3, really, the opponent really just, this didn't really come correct. The opponent lost by 300 banners. Mud Bum, he could sniff it, man. He could sniff that 3-0.
Yeah.
He wanted it. He could taste it.
Each
of his 3 nipples were just they were just hard, like ice cubes, and he got the triple. There you go, baby.
Oh yeah.
Nicely done, Mud Bum.
Look at this. Going nerdy. After a terrible start in round 1 with a loss due to fleet again. My God, nerdy, sort your fleet out. He went on a mission. He actually played serious. Proper. Yeah. Round 2, he went heavily undersized on no less than 7 matches, and he got a flawless victory, and he won the match by 1 banner. So he went proper hardcore.
That's what he's capable of?
Yeah, proper hardcore in round 2. Round 3, floating on the high of that win, he got lucky. I think that the RNG gods were like, for the effort you put in round 2, we will give you a pass. And they did, because his opponent didn't show. 2-1 for going nerdy this week.
All right. My boy DPK, the lesser significant person that of this lovely better half, the Lady Pool, who I stream with. 2-1. He says, round 1 was a pretty easily defeated my opponent because his opponent autoployed and cock blocked him from, he says, getting a couple feats and Kyber right away because do not be able to clear the board. Well, these things happen. Round 2, he said, somehow lost even though my opponent 3-shot my ray, and that narrowed the window even more to Kyber. Did he do it? Let's see. Round 3 says round 3 was a bunch of fun. Let more play the account. He put a stop defense. My opponent had nothing but issues. Got the win, but he's going to be 200 banners short from Kyber. There's no Kyber in DPK's life.
Oh no!
But he did get the 2-1, 8-4 overall in the season. 2-1, nicely done.
Oh, it's just Ian. Oh,
what is this?
Yeah. Hey, it's
Now, hold on, Ian. What are you doing here, man?
yeah, no. Well, I mean, if you look at the stats, 39 wins, only 3 losses, 2 holds, 79-57. You know, I mean, it's a bad week because obviously he dropped 2 rounds. Now, round 1 saw a GL Palpatine cause all the pain. You know, 2 losses, causing a defeat by only 5 banners. So having to double tap, you know, the 2 losses to the Palpatine, that's what caused the pain and the loss there. Round 2, more pain from GLs as Ray caused the defeat. And then he lost that round by 12 banners. So he lost 1 and he lost 2 by very, very small banner amounts, having to multi-tap GLs. I mean, hey, he round 3, the consolation was there. You know, it was a flawless victory. Sweet banner score, scored a 2670 plus. But that's what's going to happen when you lose round 1 and round 2, because you're playing the other person that finished at the bottom of the pile. So yeah, close round 1, close round 2. Not really fair, but that's what happens sometimes.
All right.
Another wooden spoon.
Let's have a little heart to heart here, Nev, about your boy Paul. 0-3.
Yeah.
And what does Paul do to me in regards to this 0-3? He wrote everything in haikus that he says are brought to you by Paul. Like, I want to read Japanese poems on an 0-3, but I'll read them anyway because I want to hear what Paul has to say. Let's give Paul his due. He says, number 1, 'twas close. He lost on efficiency, only top zones. Number 2, big fail. The Galactic Legend Ray was too hard. No zones cleared. Number 3, damn it. Got full cleared once again. Still a rhodium. Paul. Really?
Yeah, Paul
really?
See, Thaddeus is going to look at that and go, why didn't I take weeks 2 and weeks 3 more serious?
I've got a haiku for you, Paul. Ranger, wooden spoon, smashing over your head. You deserve it. The end.
Okay, so we're on to Lalindir. With a 2-1. Round 1 was tough. You know, as he was chasing the full clear with 2 ship holds. So, you know, you're looking at your opponent. You know you've got that double ship hold. So you're kind of thinking, this is in the bank. If I one shot, he didn't fail. He did not fail. He got the win, got that round 1. Round 2, Lalindir used up all his A-teams on the front. All of them. He had nothing in the tank. What did he see on that back wall? JKL, JML, what? Yeah, so, yeah, that was to be his loss. Round 3, all or nothing, as Lalindir chased Kyber, a 4 GL opponent. You don't want to see that in round 3 when you're chasing Kyber. You know, he lost a lot of banners on fleet, but still came out on top by 6 banners. So he got what he wanted in the end. 2-1 and Kyber.
All right, moving on to the younger, sexier version of Cubs, my boy Senate, who finished 2-1. First round, he says, was straightforward shellacking on a big-time opponent that set defense, but didn't attack. We've seen this happen, Nev. Round 2 was a big matchup where we both set Galactic Legends, and I stumped him with them. He attacked twice and failed to clear Galactic Legends, so he quit. Another easy victory. Third round was an opponent with 3 Galactic Legends, 400,000 more GP, 20 more Gear 13s, yada, yada, yada. You get the story. He put a big defense hoping he gets stopped, but he had too much, and we lost, finishing 1 away from Kyber. Kyber was denied the Senate. I'm sad to hear. He did say that 3v3 was a learning experience for sure with 2 GLs, and that, yeah, he says next time hoping for Kyber. I like that attitude, Senate. That's what we like to see, brother. You keep it up, buddy.
Absolutely. Scorch the Hoss with a 1 and 2. Baby Scorch probably taking up Daddy Scorch's time right now. Scorch is dealing with, you know, little baby Scorch. Didn't turn up in round 1 or round 2, but in round 3, he showed his raw power and destroyed his opponent with a flawless victory and a 26-69 banner score. 69, dude.
Dinner for two. All right. Dr. Zeppers. I'm a Zepper. He's a Zepper. There's Zepper. Where's Zepper? Wouldn't you like to be a Zepper too? Well, all that being said, he went 2-1. Round one, he says, now that I have my second galactic legend of, I'm overcoming some of my bloat, some of that fluffiness. He said, I saw that my opponent had a weakness against Darth Revan and Jedi Master Luke. He set him up. He got the full clear. They couldn't win by 700 banners. Well done. Round two, same thing, kind of the thing, full clear and went on banners. Then round three. So this was a tough loss. I messed up my JML battle against his Ray, and she ended up blocking me on bottom. I continued forward and cleared top, but it wasn't enough. My opponent could not clear top, but did clear the bottom for the banner win. Damn it, he says. He says, not that it matters for GACenter, but my other accounts set new 3v3 banner records for first time. The 26373 win, 2679 win. So good night, other than my loss on my main. So other than that, Dr. Zepper had a lot of fun. 2-1. I like the attitude.
Thisk. The hardware and the RNG went Thisk's way this week at last. You know, a fourth week of 8,000 plus scores, but this week he finally got the triple crown. I mean, weeks 2 and weeks 3 he scored 8,000, but still went 2-1, which he just like how. Round one, nice, easy, flawless victory with defense holding the back squad territory. Round two, opponent hid Slacker on the back, but didn't bait him in the front. If you're going to put Slacker on the back, you're supposed to put bait in front of the Slacker to use up the squad. So, yeah, just...
Right.
So no tough decisions and another flawless victory. Round three, going first is always a risk, but when you post 2673, you're going to have a good day. 3-0 triple crown for Thisk.
I like to go first.
No that's it. AAA League, no more undefeateds.
Wow.
Bulldog at the top. Thisk. That's no moon. This, hey, you know what? This is anybody's league.
It is.
This really is anybody's league. This. I like it's all over the place, and that's just after 1 month. This is the most all over the place league. I like that. So yeah, we're getting to the top though. We're getting to the top. Let's go straight onto the big boys.
Let's do it. Oh my God, is it time for the major leagues?
It's time for the major leagues.
Oh yeah, it's time for some E-Grace Gamer. When you want to find love in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, why don't you try egrace.com? Who went 1 and 2? Oh boy. All right, round one. He said he was outclassing mods and gear. They both got the full clear, but he was more efficient. Round two, landslide win. Very nice. And then round three, he said, with Kyber secured, I tried a viewer request Galactic Legend counter. This didn't work. You know how those old viewer requests go there, Nev. So despite one more drop than my opponent, we only lost by 4. This shifted the job again, but it was enough to cover the Galactic Legend counter mistake. 1 and 2 for E-Grace Gamer. No love this week.
Clash. Yes, Clash's swan song as he retires.
This is sad.
Yeah, he retires not just from GAC, but from the game completely. So, yes, 1 and 2, Clash's last GAC. Round 1 didn't show up. Round 2 was a win. No flawless victory, but a full clear was had. And then round 3 and his last match to a huge farewell audience. It was huge. It was in the hundreds. Lots of tears. He lost by 1 banner, 1 stinking banner.
Oh, I'd rather lose by 500.
Yeah, but it was a good match to watch, and there was much rejoicing, and we all, said goodbye, and we all said our farewells. 1 and 2 for Clash.
All right, we move on to Dylard using Twi'lek tactics. You can see them on the board there, although she looks a little scary.
Darth Talon, she's hot.
Yeah, a little Darth Talon action. She's probably looking at lightsaber. 3-0 for Dylard this week. Says, note, a black paint, minus 30 degree Canadian hell, and 7 straight 15-hour workdays does not a streamer make. Sorry, boys. It's all right. Real life comes, man. We got you. Round one, this is my opponent threw his prior 9 rounds of strategy out the window, went full heavy D. He did not find love with that one because he allowed our boy to get the win. Round 2, 4 Galactic Legends for him, 3 for me. His opponent struggled throughout his board. He got the victory. Well done. Round 3, same thing. It didn't matter. He got the win. 4 Galactic Legends, not enough in round 2 and 3 to stop Dialer. He used the Twi'lek tactics. He did whatever it took, even though he's in the Canadian hell, and he got the 3-0. Well done, sir.
Good old Maurice. After last week's mod disaster, and he still scored a 2-1, Gom needed a good week, which he got in spades. He picked up a triple whammy. Round 1, nice full clear, and JML doing the business in defense. There's the win. Round 2, another full clear, but had some trouble with a negotiator fleet that needed not 1, but 2 taps to defeat. So, it's not all, light and roses and fairy tales. Round 3, and Gom turns on the shine as he picked up a sublime flawless victory with a 2660 plus banner score. 3-0 triple whammy for good old Maurice.
Well, his name is Heinzie, and he likes to preloading. He likes preloading all day long, so come preload with him. Oi, I'm Heinzie, and that's faster for preloading. All right, so Heinzie. These are the kind of things we expect from Heinzie now. For these other stats we were seeing were confusing. Round 1 was a loss. They both full cleared, but let me tell you, when Heinzie preloads, he preloads hard. He preloaded hard all over a crew first order team. And I mean, he preloaded the hell out of it. Round 2, I was there for this one. This was some bad luck. And I mean about it, I'm going to talk about shit for a second. I have never seen the Aluminum Falcon dodge as much as I saw him dodge in this round. And I thought the dodges I was getting, I had some bad ones too. But that thing dodged every damn attack, it seemed like. I counted 4 that it dodged, and it basically kept them from getting the full clear. It had run up a little bit of a problem with the Newt team, but it was a tough loss. Then round 3, it's like I'm repeating myself. With Heinzie showering more preload on, you guessed it, on a first order team, but his opponent didn't attack, so Heinzie got the easy win. So even though Heinzie preloaded first order again, it didn't matter this time because his opponent didn't even bother. So Heinzie was able to get at least a victory, a spoon, and goes 1-2.
Okay, Kiwi, 2-1. Round 1, great start to the week as he hit his opponent for a flawless victory. Flawless victory in round 1's always going to set you up for the week. Round 2 was a tight match with both competitors losing battles. Unfortunately for Kiwi, he just wasn't as efficient, and he lost by 16 banners. So 1-1. The highs and the lows of a week. Round 3 was a return to form with a flawless victory against his opponent. 2-1 for Kiwi.
My man, the sexy Buddha, the lightsaber builder, the harem owner, Loki, Sir Loki, if you know him well. Round 1, he went 2-1 this week. Round 1 was a win. Said his opponent put 1 Galactic Legend on defense and proceeded to clear him. That being said, Loki full cleared him back and won by 23 banners, 2666 to 2643. Round 2 win. He noticed his opponent this round is the same as the previous round opponent, so he switched all the teams up. It worked. He got the win. Final score 2665 to 2565. So it was getting better. Round 3 was a loss. His opponent put down 3 Galactic Legends. It was a grind fest. He stumbled against his Ray IG Quill team, and it just kind of messed him up. He could not get past the top of the front wall. Both of them stalled out. There was heavy defense on this one, but Loki loses 2181 to 1985. But still, a solid week from Loki, 2-1.
It's Lazy Turtle
Oh, lazy turtle.
with a 2-1. I mean, dude.
Well, he wasn't being lazy.
I always get weirded out when I see 39 wins, no losses, and it's still a 2 and a 1. And that just means that you cleaned your opponent's clock, but they did a better job of cleaning yours. So let's see where it was. Round 1 played well, went full offense for a high score. The hold in fleets secured a win for him. Round 2 played it well, strategically, but had too many banners stripped, and that's where he lost it. His opponent was 5 banners more efficient after his clearance. Round 3, well played again with a victory, another W in the W column. Lazy's looking forward to 5v5. He is looking forward to 5v5. 2-1 for Lazy Turtle.
All right. We go to Nooch.
Nooch!
Noochy Noochies.
Nooch.
So, I want to read what he wrote. This is fantastic. 2-1 and ready to unlock Jedi Master Luke tomorrow. I won the first round on accident and then lost to a top 400 player at the end. This was a great experience and has opened Nooch's eyes to many possibilities going forward. I'm having a great time. Great time. Even with some very real frustrations. I'm looking forward to 5v5 and see what Nooch can do when on a level GL playing field. Now Nooch regrets trying that solo GG versus Asajj in week 1. 2-1 from the Nooch.
The Nooch! Okay. Rambam. He's not going to be happy because it's 2-1, and Dylar went 3-0. Now, rounds 2 and rounds 3 were easy wins, so nothing to write about, and he really doesn't care. Nothing to write home about, really. All the excitement this week was round 1, as Urza took the reins of the account of Rambam's opponent. Ram wants everyone to know his defense did what he wanted it to do against Urza.
That wasn't the problem.
That wasn't the problem, though, was it? Was it, Rambam? That wasn't the problem. No. It was Ram's offense. Offensive mistakes against an opponent who isn't familiar with the account. I mean, Rambam. You lost to somebody who borrowed an account. 2-1 to Rambam. Dylar will be happy.
Yeah. Great job, man. All right, moving on to my boy, my Maul MC brother, Mandalore, who wears his helmet even when he's cooking outside for barbecue. Tough week for my boy Mandy. 1 and 2. Round 1 was a tough loss. They both got the full clear like normal, but my boy Mandy got hung up against a band team of all things, Beskar Mando. And it cost him because he loses by 50 banners. Round 2, full clear win for Mandy. He wins by 18. And his opponent got stuck on his Mon Mothma team, cost him the banner victory there. So full clear win for Mandy in round 2. Round 3, another tough loss. He goes down by 100 banner. As his opponent both full cleared, but Mandy getting several 2 shots on teams, 3 overall teams that he got 2 shots on, and it cost him the match. So round 3 was a loss. Tough week for Mandalore, 1 and 2.
Warrior presents average week for Warrior this week. Average week. He started the week off well. I mean, round 1 was going very well until the fleet mode, a negotiator fleet, forced a double tap, but the defense held up. His defense held up, giving him the win. Round 2 was the loss, unfortunately. I mean, it was a clearance, but, he had 2 losses, and his opponent flawless victory. So, that's where the banner difference was. And, there was no victory in round 2. Round 3, great final round as Warrior took the win and got a full territory hold on D. Gotta love those heavy, hard Ds. Still learning the ropes with 4 GLs. But he's nailing it. He's getting there.
He's naming it.
He's nailing it. Not naming it. Nailing it.
He said naming it. I'm like, wow, was that good, huh?
And Major League. Nobody undefeated. So there's nobody undefeated in AAA. There's nobody undefeated in the Major League.
Now look at this. This is wow.
This anybody's. I mean, it really is anybody's. I mean, Rambam still one behind Dylar. You know, come on, Rambam. You know, dude, you still got 3 months. We're back to 5v5. Dylar's got you. He's got you. You've got him on banners, but he's got you on round wins. You know, if he's your rival, prove it. Come on, put up a fight. Put up a fight.
The Mace Lover has disappointed us.
So we are going to take a quick break, and then we're going to be back for the Premier League.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the final week of this month for the Patreon leaderboard. This segment is brought to you by the Patreons of the Escape Podcast. Are you not a streamer but enjoy the show and would like to see your name up here on the boards? Join the Escape Podcast Patreon at the Kyber Combatant level or higher and get on the Patreon leaderboard. Head on over to patreon.com/theescapepod to sign up. I am Paul Anthony, and as always, I am joined by my robotic life partner, Newbie, from Hellion and Noob, as we take a look at how everyone did this week. Let's get to it. Big Country Mags, 2-1. He's excited to announce that he made Kyber in the second round. His first round, no issues, but his second, even though he got Kyber, he lost to trying new things. Third round, his defense stood the test of time on the front row. Bringer of Chaos, he's drinking milk with me, but he goes 1-2. No reports? There's the stats. D, a wooden spoon at 3-0 this week. Just like I did, his report is simply this. Rejoicing that 3 versus 3 is over. That's it. That's the overview. Literally, those were his words. Now, Dr. Jojo, the reigning champ. What's this? It's a 2-1. He reports as thus, and a reminder that he had missing mods going into this round. Round 1, I tied to someone with more GP, and therefore he takes the L. Round 2, both Galactic Legends got placed, so he kept 2 of his and set a nephew defense. He full cleared, but his opponent refused to touch his bottom. Make your own jokes. Round 3, he was more efficient and took the W. 4 strong, 2-1. He says now that 3 versus 3 is finally over, it's time for him to regroup and prepare for his move up to Division 1. He unfortunately wasn't able to unlock GL Luke before now, though, but such is life, and he honestly feels a little liberated as he says he can now work on squads at the pace that he wants and not worry about going up a division before finishing certain teams, screwing himself in the process. Amen to that. Leonard McFacepunch, 2-1 for a third time. No report, though. Here's your stats. Riverboy12 got a 2-1. Math got the better of him in the first round, and he lost on banners after having to maneuver around the Slaka, the Slacker Daka Zombie defense. Second round, he lost one battle to a kick-ass T3M4, as he says. His defense, though, did better. Third round, he full cleared but made several screw-ups. His opponent, though, had trouble on a Newt Watt Sunfac and laid down 10. Also, if you notice, he had 33 defensive holds this week. Nice job, RB12. Schnarman, 1-2. No personal reports. Look at the stats. Look at them. Sephironis, 1-2 as well. He beat an auto-deploy with no attack in the first round. His second round, though, and his third rounds, his second, a GL at 3 million GP. Insert your internal screaming here, he says. And round 3 got the better of him with 2 easy mistakes that he made. Now, here we go. The final boards for the month. Dr. Jojo takes it again. There was no touching him in banners this month either. So, we return to 5v5 next month. Is that going to be the same? Because he didn't do so well last time. BCM and Riverboy, both 10-2. BCM squeaks out second by just over 300 banners. Schnarman alone in fourth. Punchy and Bringer, the best bros as I call them, 8-4. Force with the 7-5. D with the reverse, 5-7. and Seth's month was not good to him at 4 and 8. Now, next month, here we go. A new challenger has joined the ranks as Hot Sauce from Hot Utils. Since he doesn't stream, he's eligible for the Patreon leaderboard. Check out our YouTube channel for a long-form interview with him and the crew of Hot Utils V2 in our Tep-C Spotlight. And lastly, I'd like to remind you that February we are looking to see if we can raise the $2,000 to make the operating budget of the channel in just 1 month. If we hit that through subs, bits, Streamlab donations, and Patreons, we'll be sending every Patreon at the $5 level or higher for both February and March a Escape Podcast Pop Socket, and we'll be randomly drawing subscriber names to receive them as well. But once again, only if we reach the donation goal during February. As of this recording, we're 10% of the way there. Keep it up, guys. All right, I am Paul Anthony for the Noob and the Escape Podcast Patreons. We thank you for joining us. I'll send it back to Ranger and Nev for the big boys. Be nice to each other, damn it. Right here on GACenter. Take it away, boys.
And we're back.
Yay!
Oh, it's time. You know, it's big boy time.
Oh,
Big boy time. It's time to bring up the
God.
Premier League. Who are we going to talk about?
This? You ready for this big boy action?
Big boy action.
Oh,
it's
my
off.
God.
Oh, no. Okay. Sorry, that's
All
my
right,
bad.
Deep breath.
Deep breath.
Deep
That's
breath.
my bad.
Deep breath.
There we go. There he is.
Big breath. All right. We ready to go? All
Go.
right, let's do this. All right. Bitcoin. When Wells Fargo turns you down for SWGOH cash needed for Galactic Legends, why don't you try Bitcoin? Bitcoin.com. He writes 3-0. He says, Ranger, we have to work on your lines though. He came up with his own Nev. I'm gonna analyze it. He says, do you want to decentralize your GAC risk? Why not take a look at Bitcoin? I'm gonna say Bitcoin, that's not good. And in fact, I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul. That being said, another dominating performance from Bitcoin. My sweet God. Round 1, he said, I set the most obvious trap in the world, and he had no choice but to fall for it, and he had no options. Win. Round 2 says, probably the best player fought this season. To my surprise, he one shot full cleared me for 2640 despite historically being sloppy. He said, I had to get enough banners over him to be able to two-shot his Relic 8 GK, but I one-shot him in the end and got 2664. Round 3, same opponent in the finals as the third week, but he didn't really bother to change anything. He failed once in the back by design, and I had to drop a battle to get the Ray feat. He went. He says, I might have a chance at ending in the top 25, ranked 16 at the time of writing. So let's see. Well done, Bitcoin.
The Grand Admiral Arnold. Round 1 was relatively smooth for the Grand Admiral, facing only 2 GLs. The GLs went down to one-shots. But then DR, kind of stuck his head above the pulpit and, that pesky Sith. Required a double tap, and a double tap on Fleet, so a hold from Ray, and round 1 was in the bag. Round 1 was in the bag. Round 2, and another win for the Empire. A strong defense saw fit to grant victory to the Grand Admiral with the triple in his reach. Round 3, and the Empire was slaughtered. They were slaughtered. The Grand Admiral getting flawless victory by his opponent. 2-1 for the Grand Admiral. The Empire will not be pleased with that round 3 performance.
No, someone's going to the spice mines of Kessel and suffering. All right, my boy. Ando, Rangers lead the way, my friend. 2-1 from my Ranger brother. Ando says, round 1, victory. First opponent struggled on my defense. I two-shot one on his Fleet, but still 2647 to 2166. Well done, sir. Round 2, this is a loss. Same person he faced before last week. He just was outclassed, and he lost due to his ships. It happens, is what he says. Round 3, this is my opponent failed to clear his ships. And that's where it all went wrong for him. He one-shot everything, got the nice clean win, 2662 to 2380. Ando finishes the week 2-1.
Black Mamba. 3-0 triple. No whammy, no crown. Round 1. comfortable win with only 2 losses and a full clear. Round 2, another comfortable win with 2 losses but no full clear this time. And round 3, guess what? Yep, another comfortable win with only 2 losses and a full clear. So, pretty comfortable week. A Black Mamba, 3-0.
Fruit Ninja. When you need a drive-by fruiting from Japan, Fruit Ninja. Because Samurai Vegetable was taken. All right, 3-0 again from Roof. Boy, Fruit Ninja Mike is killing it. I mean, 3-0. He says round 1, oops, messed up hard. At least they killed 3 teams, 5 losses. They only covered 1 zone. Round 2 says scary opponent, but in the end, it didn't matter. Mike was coming correct. He wasn't messing around. Round 3, he said this one made me think, but I guess not hard enough because he still got the full clear victory with the 26-52 score. So my goodness, Mike is on fire. 3-0, baby.
Another triple crown for Mike. Another triple. End all back to normal for the King of D with a 3-0 triple whammy. Round 1, he did actually drop a battle on an Empire fleet, but he got 3 holds on his negotiator, as expected from the King of D. Round 2, and a tribute to Clash. Endall used at least 1 scoundrel for every single battle, and he won. Round 3, dropped a battle on Newt, but guess what? His opponent couldn't clear his defense. Yeah,
these things happen.
Failed to clear ships. Triple whammy for Endall beat all.
All right, next up, Solo Base. We know he loves it solo because teamwork is for pansies. All right, my man Solo, what a surprise. Another 3-0. Triple crown kind of week from our man Solo. It says round 1 went up against the Patreon, which is never fun. He still didn't hold back because he couldn't clear his back zone and got the easy victory. Round 2, opponent put 2 Galactic Legends on defense. I undersized both and scored 26-71. Is that all you scored, Solo? Gee,
yeah, that's just so pathetic. A 7-9-9-9.
And again, the guy wasn't able to clear his back zone. I'm getting a lot of back zone action from Solo here. Round 3, opponent put no Galactic Legends on defense and wanted to make it an efficient battle. That was a bad move. That was really bad. And then he lost. He lost the battle there, and it was not good. And he was able to one-shot him. Just crushed him. 12-0, triple crown. I mean, another solid performance from Solo. Jeez.
Many undefeated. Okay, so there we go. At last, somebody in the Premier League losing something.
Oh wow.
Indigo 1 and 2. Not a good week for Indigo. Like good start, but a bad end. You know, like round 1. I mean, round 1 went well. Picked up a standard will and a flawless victory on top of that. Round 2, attacking his opponent, and he just stopped. I mean, just like 25 minutes into the battle, he just stopped completely. And as a result of that, he got full cleared and lost. I don't understand. We don't get reports from Indigo, so I have no idea why he started and then 25 minutes later just stopped, because he was fine. He was doing perfectly all right. Round 3, Indigo, this is just so weird. He put complete and utter trash on defense. He nearly got 2,700. He nearly got 27'd. I mean, literally, he missed that shame by 5 banners, losing to a 26-95 score. I have no idea what he was doing in these last 2 rounds. None whatsoever. 1 and 2 for Indigo.
All right. My boy Zareth, the god of the Persian Empire, who wrote, the apparent heir to the Persian throne checking in, Q random joke Granger about my questionable lineage. There's no question about this, Zareth. Be proud that Xerxes was your great lineage. All right, let's look at this destruction from Zareth, 3-0. Round 1, I'm not reading all this. He won by 100 banners, no problem. Just killing it. Round 2, dude tried to go way harder defense than ever before. That's not going to help. You're facing Zareth. That was a bad move. Couldn't clear 2 of his Galactic Legends. He said on the other side, I managed to clear him with only 1 loss. That's what happens when you do some nonsense against Zareth. Round 3, He said, I went up against a man called. This one made me chuckle. He went up against a man named Pat Phoenix.
Oh, people do enjoy their funny names, don't they?
Pat Phoenix.
People do enjoy their funny names in game, don't they?
Well, it wasn't strong enough. He got and Sarah put it as Sushroom Mutamp on his own. It says also Paul will become enraged by this, but I need to share. My alt faced down his first galactic legend and killed him in an epic dramatic fashion. The guy didn't make Kyber because of me, and I'm very satisfied with this conclusion.
Hashtag alt lives don't matter.
That's right. He says all hail Zareth, the worst of the undefeated.
Okay, just Ranger, just all rounds. No opponent got past Ranger's south walls.
Nope.
I mean, what's he doing?
Kicking that
what's he
ass.
doing? He got full clears in all 3 rounds. The dodge curse was strong.
Let me tell you, man. I mean,
this week, strong this week, especially with ship, and it did cost him banners, and that's where it cost him the banners. Hence the 78-69. I mean. That's a pathetic.
I know, 78-69.
Oh my god, that's so weak. But yeah, hey, still got 3 full clears, and he wants everybody to know. There, Nev, you wanker, report in.
There you go. I reported in. That dodge stuff, man, on those ships in 2 rounds, I just couldn't believe it. I was like, "What the hell is happening?" I could not kill a TIE fighter.
RNG gods just don't like you.
Well, these
Look,
things...
I'm just. That table is, but this is why it's the Premier League, ladies and gents. This is why these people are in the Premier League. Look at 5 people at the top, undefeated. 1 person only lost 1, and then everybody else. We got Black Mamba, Arnold, Ando's not. Ando, that is not. Ando, you did this. You did this in month 1 and month 2. Of season 1, remember the whole experimenting? You're not doing that again, are you? It's this 8 and 4. It's not like last time when you were all experimenting. Well, he's not. I bet he's not in chat. He doesn't care. If you're experimenting, stop it. No, oi, Ando, no, stop experimenting. Get back to your best. Because right now, yeah, your fellow Gambit crew, they're crushing it.
I mean, I'm 12-0, and I'm feeling the pressure. This league is stupid, man.
You're undefeated, and you're in 5th.
Right?
How nuts is that? You are undefeated, but you're in
5th. All I can do is just the best I can do.
If you were in any other league other than the one that Calvin Awesome's in, if you were in any other league, you'd be at the top.
I'd be giving Calvin Awesome a run for his money, though. But I mean, Jesus.
Anyway, we are going to run the. We're going to do the funsy stuff.
Goody.
It's the fun stuff now. Yeah, we get to do the fun stuff. We're going to run the clips reel. Everybody that's put clips in, and then Andy Beads, the most voted for, the most watched clip. Let's have a look what the clip reel is.
Oh, that was a wasted stun.
Johanny, you suck so bad, Johanny. You did nothing there. So worthless.
I need you to land critical hits so you can keep getting feared. He's just taking too many turns and then goes right back up. Oh well. No, Malik just gets that crit avoidance when he goes down, when he gets that low.
Alright, so we're gonna stun shock first so she doesn't cleanse someone, and then the double tap there. Oh, that was good. That was good to see. Okay. Let's go ahead and hit 5s, calling Chewy so he heals us more. The daze, nice. Yeah, I like this a lot. Alright, Chewy, hit more, hit more. Stun? I really wanted the stun.
Oh, that's just sexy when you get the extra bonus hits there. Yes, die. Miss. Oh God, please hit. Oh.
What the hell?
Yes.
It's so easy to lose track of yourself playing this stupid counter.
No. This is why Nooch sucks. Oh, I'm so upset. Because I suck with counters when I can't use my big boys. Wow.
Okay, this is going to be a problem. This is a problem. Okay. Oh, come on. Annihilate him. Okay. Increase the cooldowns. Alright. Ooh. This was horrible.
I misplayed this.
Yeah! Yeah!
No, I'm just gonna kill anything.
Bye. Good stuff. Good
And
stuff.
again, it's kind of like, lol, okay, not worried now. Now I can do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep Sith Empire Trooper alive, hopefully.
Wampa is wamping good and proper.
He's doing his wumpy goodness.
Basic! Basic! Ray! Ability block, you... Oh! Oh my god! Yoda! Yoda!
Who is your favorite Galactic Legend? None. I hate Galactic Legends.
Oh, this is I've been waiting for this moment.
I hope I have enough gear.
I hope I have enough gear. I'm not sure I actually made enough.
Mudbum, I feel like you've been practicing.
Oh, I've been practicing my clicks all day, don't you worry.
Oops, I double-clicked the craft.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is...
Wow, did you lap me?
Let's go, baby! We're done! Gear 13 guard, don't even mess with the guard!
Uh-oh, I might not have enough pieces.
Wow.
Oh, laughs. Andy Bede's clip reel is definitely so much fun at the end.
Yes,
there.
it
I mean,
is.
that clip of that was definitely the clip of the clip of the week was definitely the Gar-Saxon race. The Gar-Saxon race was brilliant. I still can't believe Mudbum pushed out the boat that far just so that he would look like Gar-Saxon. That's just bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. But still very, very cool, you know?
I'm just laughing. I forgot what I said about Johnny with Andy.
Yes,
like,
yes.
You suck, Johnny. Garbage. I know, the quack quack.
Okay, well, we do not have anything really. I mean, thoughts and acknowledgements. We did get a raid from Dragora Camp, which is great. You. No new follows, no bits, no cheers, no subs. But
no mics, no motor cars. Yeah.
I didn't think, normally we do the show on Wednesdays, week 4. So I think a lot of people were expecting it yesterday. They didn't get it. They didn't go and check the PA to find out why we've delayed it. So, nobody was expecting us to do it today. So, yeah, hopefully things will be back to normal Things will be back to normal. Good riddance 3v3. 5v5's coming up. My God, we ran over this week, didn't we? We ran over hard.
So hard.
So hard.
It's so hard. It's what we got to do, man.
Yep,
we got to get through this. So
we do what we do.
It's the end of the month, man. We'll go a little bit further to make sure we get these stats in.
Absolutely. Anyway, I am going to say thank you to all of the new competitors for doing so well and being so involved. It's been a great starting month to Season 2, and I'm really, really looking forward to seeing what all of these new competitors can do with their rosters in their leagues for 5v5.
There you go. So, I don't think we have to say anything else.
No.
Nev, go push those buttons, man.
Okie dokie, mate. Ta-ta for now, folks.